Hi beauties, thank you guys so much for coming back and watching my channel. I was so excited to do this look today. I was watching Laura Lee's channel and I saw her do Instagram makeup versus natural glam, and one side of her face was Instagram makeup, which is here, and one side of her face was natural glam, which is here. And so thought that it was a really cool idea, and so this was the result. And if you would like to see more of how to get this look, please continue to watch. First, going in with Unique Renewing Day Cream. And this cream is very moisturizing and it's not oily, and it has SPF 20, so it's perfect for daytime. Then Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. I'm making sure to minimize my pores and patting that into the areas where I have enlarged pores. Then Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I'm lining the bottom of my brow and then the top of my brow and then filling it in. And this side is going to be my Instagram side, so this is going to be a more defined brow and more sharp. And light strokes in the front to make sure that it doesn't look too dramatic. Then use a spoolie to brush it out to make it look more natural. I'm always dropping stuff. And then I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal and Fawn to clean that brow up. Now going in with the BH Cosmetics Studio HD Brow Pencil. And I'm just using that to make a more natural looking brow and a little bit more bushy. And I'm just doing light strokes. It ended up being a little more sharp than I usually like for my natural brow, but it still came out pretty good. And I'm going to be cleaning up that brow the same way, brushing it up with the spoolie, and then using the LA Girl Pro Conceal to clean that brow up. Now going in with Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, I am going to be setting primer so that my skin doesn't get oily. Next, I'm going in with the Modern Renaissance palette. I'll be using the color Tempura, and that's going to be to make sure that my base does not crease. Now going in with the color Real Gar and using that as a crease color and just blending that right above the crease. That's going to be what's going to start my gradient effect. Now going in with the Venetian Red and blending that right into the crease, and that's right underneath where I just applied the other color. And I'm just blending them together and just starting to create that gradient effect. Then going in with Cypress Umber, I'm going to put that right into the corner of the outer V and blend that up into the outer V, and then blend everything all together. And going right back in with Venetian Red and applying that right above the crease again, just to make sure that I didn't wash out all the color. Then I'm using a blending brush that had no product on it just to blend everything together. Then I'm applying my base right into the lid area where I'm going to be applying my lid color, and then I'm going to be applying the color Primavera on the lid. And I'm just trying to make it a little defined, but not too much for this look. Just making sure that it doesn't go above the lid area. And then blending out everything and blending it all together. And I just went back into the Realgar color and then back into the Venetian red just to blend everything out. And then a little bit more into the Cypress Umber to bring out more depth in that outer V. And just blend, blend, blend. I don't want any harsh lines, so I'm just blending, blending, blending. And again, this is a blending brush that has no product on it. And then I went with the color Tempura under my brow. Then I'm going in with Venetian red and then Cypress Umber underneath my eye. And then I'm using my Stila liquid liner and I'm going to just apply that right across, but I'm not going to wing it out. And I just felt like when I blended the colors, it kind of washed the red out, so I just went back into Venetian red to get that color to pop a little bit more. Now I'm just cleaning up the edge and I'm using some concealer and I'm just going to blend that out, and that's just going to clean up the eyeshadow. And then I'm going in with my Inglot 77 gel liner and just applying that into my waterline. And I'm using the e.l.f. liner brush, which is like the best liner brush. I'm in my BH Cosmetics Ashley Tisdale palette, and I'm just using one of the bronzer shades. And then I used one of the darker shades on the bottom to define the crease a little bit more. I'm not going too dark, so these are just medium color browns. Then I just used an e.l.f. contour brush, the tip of it, to create a little bit of a cut crease, and I'm just blending that out now with that lighter brown. And then I just went into the cream shade to apply to my lid and just kept the eye very natural. That's all I'm going to do for the eye. Just making sure everything is blended. Added that same shade underneath my eyebrow. And then I just applied my dramatic lash for the Instagram side. Then I'm going in with a white liner on the natural side to open my eye more, to make it look a lot more natural. Adding my e.l.f. eye mascara. It's a part of the Bare collection, and I really like the little brush because it really defines your bottom lashes really well. Then we're going in with the Whipsy lash that I have from Ardell. It's a very natural looking lash because my lashes are so short. It literally just looks like I have like long lashes and I have on mascara. Now I'm applying my foundation on the Instagram side, and it's the NARS Luminous Weightless Foundation. And I feel like this one is a little more full coverage than what I'm going to use on the natural side. On the natural side, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics foundation. And it's actually a really good foundation. I would recommend it, and it's very affordable. And it's good for all day wear. It's a good day foundation. The coverage is actually really good on this also. So you'll be able to see that. And I'm the color Golden Beige in the BH Cosmetics. And I'm just using a kabuki brush to blend both of those out. Then I just felt like there was a harsh line in the front, so I just blended that out a little bit more. And I'm going Vermeer as the inner corner highlight. And I'm just going to apply it a lot on the Instagram side and just very much in the tear ducts on the natural side. Then I'm applying Laura Mercier in order to set everything. Now I'm using a CoverGirl concealer, which I really do not like. It dried way too fast and it just did not look good. As you can see, it's like dry, so it looked kind of patchy, and I had to keep like applying it before it would set, and it was just a lot. So I just would not recommend that one. But over that, I'm applying the Sacha Buttercup powder, and I'm baking on the Instagram side, and then I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal as a contour on the Instagram side. And I'm using my Real Technique sponge to blend that in. And now I'm just applying a little bit more Sacha to blend everything together. And then I'm brushing it away so that it doesn't set too long. You don't want to bake for too long. A couple minutes. Then I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics Studio powder. And it's a finishing powder. And I just like to use that all over my face to make sure that I bring the color back to my face and set everything with the pressed powder. And I just use the sponge that comes with it to do that. Just blotting away any excess oil and using that on both sides. Now going in with my Makeup Shayla Tarte palette, and I'm going to be using the lighter brown color to set my contour and blending that out. Then I felt like I saw a little creasing around my nose, so I was just blending that out and setting some more powder just to make sure that that doesn't happen again. And then I'm using the blush in the Tarte palette as well. It's just a nice natural peachy color, so I use that for both sides and define my nose a little bit more. Now I'm using the Ultimate Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills as my highlight on both sides. But I'm going to go back in with Artist Couture Le Bronze on the Instagram side because I had to have that highlight popped in. I got a little bit too much on the side of my nose, so you're going to see me blending more contour on the side to even that out. Then I'm using my cork liner and this Snob Life. I ordered here there and they gave it to me for free. And this was like a natural color e.l.f. lip gloss that I had. And I thought that would be perfect for the natural look. Then I'm going in with a BH Cosmetics nude color. And then right on top of that, I went over it with the e.l.f. nude lip gloss. And I felt like it needed to be defined a little bit more, so I went right back in with that brown liner and defined it a little bit more. Just on, of course, the Instagram side. And this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was such a fun look to do. This is Instagram versus Natural Glam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and continue to watch my videos. I promise I'll continue to create content. I really appreciate you guys so much. And I will be getting better quality. I'm going to be getting my lights and camera in February. So just bear with me. Love you guys. Have a good night. Mwah.